ZEEVERFETT signing off.
Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment below.
Share with your friends.
Yeah.
Subscribe for more.
Exactly.
So overall, I enjoyed the movie.
I thought it was a good movie. Christopher Nolan has a very unique way of making
honestly,
some of these things.
I liked it from beginning to end because
I liked it from the end to the beginning.
it's just interesting on how it's just interesting the way I don't know.
It is interesting. I agree.
These stories that he comes up with that Christopher Nolan
right, just like Inception, and this is no different. It's just a unique way of looking at something that normal people would take for granted. Like where he was fast forwarding or reversing footage on the little control board. How they're editing, and I'm sure he just had that idea. Like, what if we did a whole movie like that? And then
what are you doing? Rewind.
Yeah, it's common practice. We should do that for like 2 hours. People will love it. But yeah. So I mean, it was a unique, interesting perspective on time travel, time looping, time warping, time whatever, inverting time.
It was definitely an interesting concept. Like the only other time movie I enjoy is Back to the Future, and this is
I enjoy Time Cop. I enjoy I enjoy Bill and Ted's. I enjoy.
I'm saying like recent films like
recent. I enjoy Bill and Ted's.
Well, I'm saying like Justin Timberlake's movie.
The one where he was like, I've only got so much time.
Yeah, I didn't like that
live.
shit. Yeah.
Can you give me some time right here? I forgot what it was called.
I forgot what it was called. Yeah, but I'm sure we'll throw it up.
It's called Timber Time.
Yeah.
What was something that you did not like about this movie?
I guess.
What I didn't like was that
some things are just confusing for me.
Yeah,
I don't know, like inverted objects. Is that like objects that I'm guessing it's like objects you found, but they're inverted. So it's like I don't know. It's a weird concept.
It's a weird concept.
So like if you shoot an inverted round, you found the inverted round. Like I just don't understand.
Right. If you threw your clip, you're going to somehow feel it.
Yeah.
Like a sixth sense. Like, oh, here's the clip. Caught it, and then I'm gonna catch the bullets that I shot.
Like at the beginning.
And if I'm gonna shoot a basketball, I can tell that that's the ball rolling. I'm about to grab it. I'm about to catch it. Through the hoop. It was like I said. It was interesting. Not everything was explained. Some parts where you're looking at it like, is this inversion? Didn't make a whole lot of sense. Like at the very beginning when they're sort of showing him, is like, what exactly? How did they set everything up? And going through this demonstration, they weren't on some sort of timetable where she knew when to take him. John David Washington's character, the dead guy. When to take him into this room and go through these different protocols or whatever to sort of show him or teach him how this stuff works.
Well, no,
it should have been timed. It should have been timed.
Well, no, it's just like what Pattinson.
Should have been like a forward watch and a backwards watch.
I'll agree with
that. Should have. They should have had something. It was a well thought out movie that wasn't completely well thought out.
What Pattinson was saying, like things have already played out. Things have already played out. You just play out with it.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking that they're just all going with the flow. Like, okay, we've done this before the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, not many people can remember exactly where they were and how things transpired.
No. The thing is that they don't. The objects are inverted. They're not inverted. The objects are inverted.
Yeah, but they couldn't be inverted by themselves. Somebody had, like, if I drop this mic, and then we leave, and then 2 other people come over here and want to talk about it, like, oh, and by the way, that doesn't happen. That doesn't. No, it has to be. There has to be like a time code for the person to follow.
That's
to know that at this particular time, this is when something is gonna happen. So be ready for it. Like, I'm not just gonna pick up a gun and like, okay, where's the bullet? You would know where the bullets were and which ones to sort of try to catch.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if it's a bullet, you're not gonna sit there and you're not gonna be like, oh, it's that one because I see the wall sort of maybe crumbling back, so pointed at that one or whatever. It's like if that was the case, he could accidentally be facing this way. The bullet comes over here and shoots him, accidentally because he's not ready to catch it. Because bullets, it's not like the movies to where like you can outrun a bullet shot.
That's where it gets complicated because in the future he goes back in the past and he recruits Pattinson. So it's like maybe did he set it up for himself that all this stuff was going to happen. When
it could be, but one thing that I didn't like was that why, you know, when he was, you know, wrestling with himself, the younger self, why would he shoot at himself and hit the wall? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe, that's only for us. That's only for the audience to see, like, oh, that's so cool, and who is he actually fighting? Because if I know that I'm going to fight myself, I'm not going to pull the trigger. I might fight myself, you know, physically, hand to hand, but I'm not going to sit there and actually shoot 2 or 3 rounds at myself, regardless if I know I'm going to hit me or not. You know, it's just dumb. Doesn't make that particular instance didn't make any sense. That was mainly just for the audience and not for the character of John Washington. What else did you not like?
The fight was cool.
Oh, the fight was cool, but we're not there yet. We've been there, but we're not there yet. We're still on what didn't we like?
What didn't we like?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's kind of it. I mean,
okay. So another thing that I didn't like personally was
just say what you didn't like.
Well, I was hoping you had something else.
No, I do.
Movie. So the audio was very hard to hear. The actors. It was very hard to hear, and in certain instances, I was like, wait, what did they say? You know, we did watch the movie twice, and then another thing I didn't quite like was, you know, the Oracle from, you know, The Matrix, that Lady Freya. I didn't quite like her character so much. I'm glad that she got shot.
Wait, we gotta tie up loose ends.
You know, so good on Denzel's son for that. Okay, so what did you like most about this thing? Okay, so the fight, the inverted fights.
Verted fight. Forward and backward
fighting.
Yeah,
it was really cool to see. Yeah, it was really cool to see. It was greatly choreographed.
Yeah.
And that really sold you the movie, because it was mainly just a gimmick, but it was like a 2-hour gimmick. But it sold it. They did a good job. I like seeing the people in the background running backwards, and then the blue team running. Yeah. And the camera was just slowly panning. Of course, you know, it's done digitally, but it was still a cool shot to see, you know, explosions, you know, kind of coming back to the source, and buildings kind of, you know, repairing themselves but then exploding in a different way. It was really cool. I really like this movie. I don't think they should do a sequel.
Hell no.
I think that it's good as is, and just kind of like Inception, sort of one and done.
I liked Pattinson in the movie. I don't know if you did, but I did.
He was good. And then apparently I liked John better than Pattinson.
I liked them both. Seeing them both.
I think that, you know, that Pattinson did a good job, but I think the really, you know, the one that stood out most to me was Washington. So.
Oh yeah, his acting was very much like his dad, and I think that's what I love so much. It reminded me of a lot of Denzel. Just the seriousness. Well, just the very seriousness that he gives off in action movies, like in this particular action movie. I think that's like that just reminds me. And then of course, you know, Nolan has to use Alfred. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Yeah. I mean, best Michael Caine movie is Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. It's a good movie. And today we're reviewing Tenet. So my name is Ryan.
My name is Matt. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another ZEEVERFETT review.